What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be covering Terrareum. We've not done a video on this, but there is some exciting news coming as we get ever closer to the Terrapool launch and one day nearer to that big time when it becomes an exchange. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are interested in Terrareum, and let's get into this video. So if you don't already know what Terrareum is, centralized exchange and app, the Terrapool.io and Terra chain. So this was launched a couple of months ago, an insane launch. Obviously the market's been really challenging recently, but what's the ultimate goal? To be a centralized exchange, to be that one, the next Binance, if you like. That is absolutely the ambition of this team. This team are driven to deliver it. And they, barring one little mishap, have done a great job in terms of what they're doing. So we're going to talk a little bit about what is coming around the corner. So all the links will be in the description down below if you want to go and check it out. First, let's just take a quick look at the chart. Now, we know the market isn't particularly great at the minute, but $81.97 million market cap. You can see just down 6.97% on the day, but up 2.33%. And we're currently at 801623. Volume is just under that 50K mark. 5.81 million in liquidity is a pretty strong performance to be at. You can see on the daily chart here. So we had this insane run up, and then we've just kind of been consolidating sideways. Now, a lot of people would say, well, it's consolidating, it's not really doing anything. But whenever the markets are bad, true solid development teams and projects that want to deliver work hard in the background. And that's exactly what we are seeing with Terrareum. Lots of interesting things coming. Now, we know they've got the offices over in India that are ready to rock and roll. We believe they're up. We've seen loads of pictures of the team over there with the development team as part of the Terrarium project. And equally, we're now starting to see use case drop to our doorstep. So the first one being the Terrapool. So have a dream project, contact our team at support@terra.com to get listed on Terrapool. You can see this kind of picture of the app there. Now, on the actual Terrarium website, they've got a pretty insane snippet here that I'm just going to leave to play while we talk about it, just showing you exactly what Terrapool's all about, and kind of this launch pad mechanism that you get, which we kind of see with Binance and we see with the kind of BSC smart chain, that we do have this Launchpad S where projects go on there. And ultimately right now, Binance is almost the point where every project wants to get to. So going to be usable with MetaMask, lots of other wallets that you can use and connect into the Terrarium. And the point here being, this isn't a swap. I feel a lot of comments about the fact that, oh, it's going to be a swap and you can exchange Terrarium tokens. It's not what this is about. This is going to be a centralized exchange in the likes of Coinbase, Binance, FTX, MEXC. That is the ultimate end goal for Terrarium. Has it got a long way to go? Yes. Is it making the right moves that we want to see? Absolutely. And you can see, just talked us through exactly what's going on here. You can see the kind of website that it's going to be running on. We can sort of click through a little bit and just see the organizational details and how you register it. And then it gives you the homepage and what you're going to look like. Pretty much what you're going to get with any normal centralized exchange. And we can sort of see how much the community has supported this. So they did break 10,000 holders. I think currently we're actually significantly more than that. We'll just jump and check a quick look. 10,306 holders, and on the back of that we can go into holders, we can look into the dead wallet, and you can see two significant burns 7 days ago and 4 days ago. Burnt two quads over $3 million worth of supply at that point. If you imagine what that would have been at all-time high, it's an insane amount of tokens to be burnt. And ultimately that's what we need to do. Terrarium needs to reduce its supply, it needs to get rid of some of these zeros, but at the same time they are working hard in delivering product to us, the investors. They've also been over at the expo, the Asia Expo, where they did win an award for being over there. So exciting stuff coming out of Terrarium. I think we're still quite a long way away from getting this centralized exchange, but when we talk about a long way in crypto, that could literally be months as opposed to years. But I think this is definitely a project you don't want to sleep on. It's definitely a project that we're keeping a very close eye on. From my time, and those of you that watch the channel regularly, that I missed out on Binance when it was $7 and launching as an ICO. I am invested in Terrarium. This is not a sponsored video, but I do think it's certainly going to be one that is worth looking at, because the things they're doing, how the project's moving, how the team are supporting each other is exactly what we want to see from a sustainable project that has long-term ambitions of being that centralized exchange. So pretty excited. I want to just give you a quick update in terms of what's going on with Terrarium, but lots more to come. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, because we talk about cryptocurrency every single day. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.